let's say I'm running out of yarn and I need to attach another ball of yarn to this, and I don't want to just tie a knot in my yarn. To do that, we're going to do the standard color change technique actually. So imagining that you're doing single crochet stitches, let's put our hook in the V like normal, yarn over, pull it through that V, so we've got 2 loops on the hook, and then instead of completing this stitch like normal, we're going to get the new yarn. I'm going to demonstrate it in a different color so you can easily see it, but pretend that this is actually indeed the same color. So we're going to drape it so that the yarn tail is in front of the hook, and then the yarn connected to the ball is behind it. We're going to hold on to it so that we have a loop that the hook can grab and then pull through both loops on the hook. And you probably will need to pull on the working yarn of the original yarn to make the stitch a little bit tighter, as it should be. And we're not secured just yet. Grab the new yarns, working yarn, and then we're going to do the next stitch. In this case, I'm doing an increase stitch. So you're going to do the next stitch like normal, and the thing you got to do though is crochet not just over the V of the stitch, but also over both yarn tails. Both the yarn tail of the new yarn and the old yarn. That's how you're going to secure it. So like so. And I try to, since it adds some bulk to your piece, I try to keep it behind all the stitches. So if there's a sense of an inside of your work, you can try to hide it on the inside of the work so it's least disruptive. So you'll want to crochet over the yarn tails, both yarn tails, for a few stitches. I generally actually just keep on crocheting over the yarn tails until they're all crocheted over, just for good measure. Or when I get tired of it, because sometimes like this blue one's quite long. So just remember though, this is how the yarn is going to stay secure. So see here how I'm going to crochet over both of these yarn tails by bringing the yarn over under both those yarn tails as well as the V of the stitch, and so on. And so you can see you can't even tell that we made the change here to a new ball of yarn.